From Wales to Washington, welcome and welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon, and yes, that is a very depressing looking title and thumbnail. But hey, come on, let's consider the fact that I've been here making Clash of Clans videos for well over 10 years. This game is nearly 11 years old, and I'll admit, some people think that it might be time for Galadon to hang up the YouTube plaque. Now, this video is not scripted in any way, shape, or form, so I apologize in advance for a stream of consciousness blathering, but that's pretty much what most of my videos are anyway. And I'll also admit that people have thought I should hang up my YouTube plaque since the beginnings of my channel, and that's the beauty of YouTube. My very first videos only got a few dozen views, and after many months of production, still were getting maybe 1,000 views each. But think about that, 1,000 people watching some content that you put together and apparently liking it, as the like ratio is still around 99% on my videos. That's pretty impressive. That gives me a bit of a warm, fuzzy feeling inside, and I just wanted to say that I sincerely appreciate those of you that still watch the channel. Now, maybe I have not evolved and become an action-packed enough channel for some viewers to continue to be engaged, and that's okay. I do love to live stream. We live stream to a small community, but they are passionate, and we have amazing discussions about anything from YouTube to dogs to aliens and anything in between. I have considered talking about aliens on the YouTube channel itself, but we'll see about that. The fact of the matter is, just playing this game and making these videos has introduced me to an amazing community and provided me with opportunities that I never thought I would have. I've been to something like 10 different countries for Clash of Clans. I have met thousands of incredible people, content creators, players, and you name it. It has just been, what a wild ride. It really has, and I can't thank you guys enough, because everything has been built upon the shoulders of you, the viewer, player, who helped make this channel what it is today and made me, of all things, the godfather of Clash of Clans, as told by the Barbarian King. Strange but true, right? That's probably the strangest but truest thing about this channel. And with a lot of experience in banking and marketing and biotech, with an education and degrees in English and psychology, I definitely thought I would be doing something different with my life than what I've been doing over the past 10 years. And although it doesn't really feel like a noble profession by any means, I do like to think that at least I am bringing joy and entertainment and information to people that want it. And that kind of makes me feel a little bit better, because if I've done anything to make your day just a little bit better, even once, then technically, as far as I'm concerned, I am satisfying the meaning of life, which is to make the world a better place when you leave it than when you showed up. And I think that if we all did that, the world would be an even better place. But again, we probably should leave philosophy for some other day or other channel. In the meantime, should I quit? I know that there are some other Clash of Clans channels that stopped making videos because their views declined, like, well, let's just admit, Godson, and many, many others, and I wish every single one of them all of the success in their other endeavors wherever they go. For me, well, I'm older than the average content creator, so wherever I go, it's going to be off to retirement somewhere at some point. I don't plan on changing career paths at this point, so let's just ride this horse into the sunset. And to be honest with you, I'm still enjoying it. I mean, I never would have thought 10 years later that I would still be engaged, enjoying, and playing a video game. It just doesn't seem likely, but it continues to keep me entertained thanks to the Supercell Clash of Clans team, thanks to their innovations and ideas and constant new content, right? And then, of course, there's always the bugs and stuff that we like to talk about. I wish there were more bugs, because I could make more strange but true videos, which were, of course, some of the most watched videos on my channel of all time. But again, I'm happy with a few thousand people watching the videos. I enjoy the live streams on Facebook Gaming. I realize that I could have more viewers on Twitch or on YouTube, but I prefer to have intelligent conversation and actually be able to talk to people and respond to individual comments like we can on Facebook. So as you probably guessed at the beginning of today's episode, I know I've made a billion other The Last Episode episodes, but those have to do with No Clash of Clans, and there will be many more Last Episode episodes for that series. Over here, the big picture, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I'm still having fun, and although I won't be giving you a YouTuber mansion review of the 10 million square foot house in LA that I've built thanks to the views, I can still make a living, we can feed the family, and we can rescue the occasional parking lot abandoned dog. We have 2 of those now. Make sure you ask me about those in the live stream if you want to hear about parking lot dogs, because yes, we have rescued 2, and they are amazing. So what will I continue to do over here on YouTube with the Clash of Clans channel? I'm always open to suggestions. If you guys have a series that you think I have not done yet that is missing, that you would like to see, let me know. I will admit that at this point, I do feel like I've done just about everything. I know people say from time to time, oh, look, Galadon ran out of ideas. Look at that video. It's a sure sign that he has nothing left to make content about. And to be honest, that happened about 6 years ago. I mean, pretty much everything has been covered at this point, right? We can only hope to slightly innovate old ideas and come up with new strategies or new approaches to the game that just kind of tweak what may have already been done. And yes, of course, I also realize that means most of my most popular videos have been remade, redone, copied, if you will, by many other content creators. And I just have to look at it and say, you know what? Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Yes, I may have paved the early road of Clash of Clans along with players like Chief Pat and Godson and Daddy, and things are much more competitive now than they used to be. Early mover advantage was a big thing back in 2013 and before. And on that note, if I had to say one piece of advice to somebody considering making content, either long form or short form content on any source, any site of social media today, the key is to enjoy what you're doing. Don't do it because you think you can get rich quick. Don't be blinded by YouTuber mansions and Lamborghinis and expensive cars. The key is to have passion and to not give up. If you're making content that you enjoy, chances are that will shine through in the content that you are making. And each and every time you put together another short film, clip, or video, it will get just a little bit better. And eventually you'll find your niche. And sure enough, people will watch. I mean, heck, you're here, right? So thank you guys, every single one of you. I never expected that I would still be here 10 years later. I thought this would be a short blip in my life and I would immediately go back to my boring desk job, but instead you changed my life for the better, and hopefully I have changed a few of yours for the better as well, and things will continue. For another 10 years, hopefully not. I hope to be permanently on a beach with my toes in the sand and a cold drink melting in my hand, but you never know. So thank you, Galafam, for sticking around all the way to the end of today's episode. Now it is your turn to get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, week, month, and year. Be kind to other people, animals, and the planet, and I hope to see every last one of you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.